How would you feel if you encountered a situation like this?
And Brian is up to those same sticky-fingered shenanigans. Will people be more forgiving than they were a decade ago? What would you do?
Has anyone seen my purse?
What about encountering a situation like this?
And some sexual harassment?
Hey, Blondie, how you doing? Good, relax. You're so jumpy. Listen to me. You want to make money in this job? You unbutton a little bit, show a little more cleavage, okay?
Brian, I'm not really comfortable.
Well, hey, look, if you're not comfortable, I'll go to the strip club down the street, get another ditzy blonde to do the job.
You may or may not have had a different reaction to these two scenarios, but our current criminal justice system does. We see case after case, allegation after allegation, with no results. Those accused of sexual assault seem to walk away scot-free, with the accusers being shamed, ignored, or even harassed further. Our criminal justice system has a duty to investigate all alleged crimes until a justified conclusion is reached or all methods of determination are exhausted. Courts and police must fight for the truth, then seek justice for those responsible. In 1992, Eileen Wuornos was charged with serial murder, the shooting of 7 men at point-blank range. She claimed that her victims had either raped or attempted to rape her while she was working as a sex worker, and that all of the homicides were committed in self-defense. The police ignored her claims and branded her as a crazy, hitchhiking serial killer. Eileen was later charged with the murders and sentenced to state execution. Our criminal justice system is nowhere close to ideal, and has an obvious bias towards those claiming sexual assault.
Just like the gender bias surrounding the recent Me Too movement in sexual assault cases, the Wuornos case was yet another example of the difference between how men and women are treated in society. Eileen Wuornos was tried in Florida in the early 90s for the murder of 7 men. From the beginning of her case, the death penalty was the only offer given to her. Now take the Ted Bundy case. Bundy, who was also tried in Florida, killed 36 women, committed rapes, kidnappings, and escaped from prison twice. While Bundy was eventually sentenced to death for his crimes, there were several discussions early on about offering him life in prison without parole. Wuornos' own final appeals attorney, Raj Singhal, believes that the gender bias was prevalent in Eileen's case. Singhal said that Wuornos' gender had been the determining factor. If this was flipped around and a male serial killer was preying on women prostitutes, that's typically not a death penalty case, but a life imprisonment case. Even Ted Bundy, who probably killed at least 36 women, was offered life. This case has been reaching for death from day one.
Beginning in October of 2017, the Me Too movement came in the wake of sexual misconduct allegations against Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein. Actress Alyssa Milano popularized the phrase when she encouraged women to use the hashtag #MeToo in an effort to raise awareness about the magnitude of the problem. The hashtag proceeded to go viral as other high-profile celebrities contributed by using the hashtag and remarking on their experiences. Following the popularity of the movement in the media, women in the film industry began supporting another movement known as Time's Up. The Time's Up legal defense was founded on January 1st, 2018, with the goal of assisting with the legal and public relations costs for those who have experienced sexual harassment or related retaliation in the workplace. The fund is housed at and administered by the National Women's Law Center, a legal organization focused on women's rights. As of February, more than 200 lawyers had volunteered their time and resources, and the initiative has raised $20 million from 20,000 donors. By providing access to prompt and comprehensive legal and communications help, the Time's Up Legal Fund will be able to empower women and contribute to the long-term changes in our culture and our justice system. Had Eileen been given the opportunity that the Time's Up Fund provides in an attempt to make up for the shortcomings of the American criminal justice system, her story may have ended very differently.
Given these recent developments of support of rape victims within our justice system as a result of the Me Too movement, one might believe that it is steadily becoming possible for victims of sexual assault and harassment to obtain justice through a fair trial. However, this is still not the case. As recently as November 2016, a rape victim was asked by her trial judge why she couldn't keep her knees together after her lawyer asked her whether she was attracted to the defendant because he was larger than most men, perpetuating the ideal that it is the responsibility of the victim to develop preventative actions to stop their abuse rather than reactive actions.
Of sights to see, all the cheap thrill seekers